Have you ever taken off your bra at the end of the day and felt that wave of relief, only to wonder if wearing it all day was doing more harm than good? I'm here today because as we age, our bodies change in ways that most clothing companies, and sadly, even some doctors, completely ignore. But bras? Bras affect your circulation, your posture, and even your lymphatic system. And yet, no one talks about what they're doing to older women's bodies. The truth is, what we've been told about bras our entire lives might actually be working against us as we get older. And today, I'm going to share some uncomfortable truths that the fashion industry doesn't want you to know. By the end of this video, you'll know 6 bra-related health truths that older women are never told, truths that could change how you shop, what you wear, and how you feel every single day. If you've ever doubted that bras were really made for comfort, comment finally below, because today, we're uncovering what they never warned us about. And don't forget to subscribe to Elderly Health Central, your trusted space for aging wisely, beautifully, and comfortably. Now, let's dive into these 6 shocking truths that could change your life. Truth number 1, many bras restrict lymph flow. Let me tell you about Margaret. She's 67 years old, and a few months ago, she started noticing swelling under her arms. At first, she thought it was weight gain. Maybe she'd been snacking a bit more during the holidays. But when the swelling didn't go down, she mentioned it to her daughter during their weekly phone call. Her daughter, being the caring person she is, insisted Margaret see her doctor. What they discovered was eye-opening. Margaret's tight bra was actually compressing her lymph nodes. Yes, you heard that right, her bra was causing the swelling. Here's what most of us don't know, the lymphatic system is like your body's drainage system. It helps remove waste and toxins from your tissues. When you wear a bra with tight bands that sit right under your breasts, especially if that band digs in or leaves marks, it can actually block this crucial drainage system. The result? Fluid retention, swelling, and that heavy feeling many of us experience. Now, here's the misconception that's been drilled into our heads for decades: tight means supportive. We've been taught that if a bra doesn't feel snug, it's not doing its job. But when it comes to lymph flow, this kind of tightness is actually dangerous for our health. The solution is simpler than you might think. Look for bras that are labeled as lymph-friendly, or try looser-fitting, wireless options. The key is gentle support, not compression. Your bra should hold you comfortably, not squeeze you like a tourniquet. Margaret made this switch, and within just 2 weeks, the swelling under her arms had completely disappeared. She told me she wished someone had explained this to her years ago. And while fluid buildup might be invisible at first, what about something more obvious and painful, like chronic backaches that seem to come out of nowhere? Truth number 2, poor bra support worsens posture and back pain. Meet Janice. She's a retired teacher who spent 35 years on her feet, caring for students and managing classrooms. When she started experiencing shoulder pain in her retirement, she naturally assumed it was arthritis. Maybe all those years of carrying heavy bags and reaching up to write on whiteboards had finally caught up with her. But when Janice visited a physical therapist for her shoulder pain, they discovered something surprising. Her bra had virtually no support left in it. The straps were doing all the work, and her shoulders were bearing the entire weight of her chest. No wonder she was in pain. Here's what happens as we age: we often experience spinal compression and reduced muscle tone. Our bodies aren't as resilient as they once were. When we wear bras with poor support, especially ones where the straps are doing all the heavy lifting, we develop what physical therapists call shoulder grooves. These are literally indentations in our shoulders from the constant pressure of bra straps. But here's the misconception that trips up so many women. We think padded straps automatically mean comfort. We see those thick, cushioned straps and assume they're the answer to our problems. But the truth is, it's not the straps that should be carrying the load, it's the underband and the overall structure of the bra. Think of it this way: if you were carrying a heavy backpack, would you want all the weight on thin shoulder straps, or would you want a wide, supportive waist belt to distribute that weight? The same principle applies to bras. The solution for Janice: and for you, is to choose bras with strong side support and wide underbands. The band around your ribcage should be doing 80% of the support work, not your shoulder straps. When Janice switched to a properly fitted bra with good underband support, her shoulder pain decreased dramatically within just a few weeks. And when your shoulders are already sore from poor bra support, there's another problem lurking that can make everything worse. Skin damage that many women suffer in silence. Truth number 3, bras can cause skin irritation and rashes in older women. This brings me to Elaine's story. Elaine is 71, and last summer, during one of those particularly hot and humid weeks we all remember, she developed an itchy, uncomfortable rash beneath her bust. At first, she blamed her laundry detergent, maybe she'd used too much, or perhaps the brand had changed their formula. She switched detergents, tried hypoallergenic soap, even bought new sheets. Nothing helped. The rash kept coming back, especially on hot days or after she'd been active. It wasn't until her dermatologist asked about her undergarments that they figured out the real culprit. Her bra fabric was trapping moisture and creating the perfect environment for irritation. Here's what many of us don't realize. As we age, our skin becomes thinner, drier, and significantly more sensitive than it was in our younger years. What we could tolerate at 30 or 40 might cause real problems at 60 or 70. When moisture gets trapped under tight bras, especially those made from synthetic materials, it creates a breeding ground for fungal infections, bacterial growth, and pressure sores. The misconception here is that skin issues are always about hygiene. Women often feel embarrassed about rashes or irritation, thinking they're not cleaning properly or frequently enough. But the truth is, it's often about fabric plus friction. Even the cleanest person can develop problems if their clothing is trapping moisture and rubbing against sensitive skin. Elaine's solution was surprisingly simple. She switched to bras made from breathable cotton or moisture-wicking natural materials. She also started avoiding synthetic lace and tight elastic that could trap heat and moisture. The difference was immediate: no more rashes, no more discomfort. Your skin deserves to breathe, especially in areas where there's natural friction and moisture. Don't suffer in silence thinking it's just part of getting older. And while skin issues can be uncomfortable and embarrassing, the next truth involves damage that can be harder to undo once it's happened. Truth number 4. The wrong bra size increases breast sagging over time. Now, let me share Lillian's experience. Lillian is someone who took pride in knowing her bra size, 36C, for over 20 years. She'd memorized it, shopped confidently, and never questioned whether it might have changed. After all, once you're an adult, your size stays the same, right? Wrong. After menopause, Lillian's body changed in ways she hadn't expected. Her cup size had actually increased, but she didn't notice because she kept buying the same 36C bras she'd always worn. What she did notice was that her bras didn't seem as supportive as they used to be. She chalked it up to cheaper manufacturing or lower quality, but the real issue was fit. Here's the science behind what happened to Lillian. As estrogen levels decrease during and after menopause, the connective tissue in our breasts loses elasticity. Think of it like a rubber band that's been stretched too many times. It just doesn't snap back the way it used to. When breasts aren't properly supported during this time, they can droop faster than they would naturally. This is where the misconception comes in. Many women believe that sagging is completely inevitable and nothing can be done about it. While some changes are natural and normal, ill-fitting bras can actually accelerate the process. When your bra doesn't fit properly, whether it's too small, too large, or just worn out, your breasts aren't getting the support they need to maintain their shape. Lillian's solution came when her daughter convinced her to get professionally measured at a department store. She discovered she was actually a 34DD, a completely different size than she'd been wearing. The new, properly fitted bras provided the support her changing body needed. The takeaway here is simple. Get professionally remeasured every 1 to 2 years, especially after menopause. Postmenopausal breast volume often shifts, and what worked for your body 5 years ago might not be what it needs today. Many department stores offer free fittings, and it takes less than 10 minutes. And sometimes, the problems with ill-fitting bras go beyond appearance. They can actually affect something as basic as your ability to breathe comfortably. Truth number 5. Tight bras can restrict breathing and cause chest discomfort. This next story really opened my eyes. Sylvia is 74 years old, and a few years ago, she was diagnosed with mild angina. Her doctor prescribed medication and advised her to take things easy, avoid stress, and monitor any chest discomfort carefully. But Sylvia noticed something puzzling. She often felt breathless and uncomfortable even when she wasn't doing anything strenuous. She'd be sitting in her living room, watching television, and suddenly feel like she couldn't take a deep breath. This worried her greatly. Was her heart condition getting worse? During a routine checkup, her doctor asked her to take a deep breath while she was fully dressed. That's when they discovered something surprising. Sylvia's bra band was so tight that it was actually compressing her ribs and restricting her ability to breathe deeply. The tight band wasn't just uncomfortable. It was interfering with her breathing. Here's what most of us don't understand. Tight bands or underwires can seriously restrict rib expansion, making shallow breathing more common. This is especially dangerous for women who already have respiratory or cardiac conditions. When your ribs can't expand fully, your lungs can't fill completely, and your body doesn't get the oxygen it needs. The misconception here is that if a bra feels snug, it must be the right fit. We've been conditioned to think that a properly fitted bra should feel tight and secure. But here's a simple test. If you can't comfortably take a deep breath while wearing your bra, it's too tight, period. Sylvia's solution was to switch to bras with stretchy underbands and front closures that don't constrict her ribcage. She also learned to test her breathing whenever she tries on a new bra. If she can't take a full, comfortable breath, she doesn't buy it, no matter how pretty it is or how good the price. Your ability to breathe freely should never be compromised for the sake of appearance or what someone else considers the right fit. And even if your breathing is fine during the day, the last truth is something that might be affecting your health while you sleep, something most women have never been warned about. Truth number 6, sleeping in a bra might be harming your circulation. Finally, let's talk about Gloria. Gloria is 66, and she'd been sleeping in a light bra for most of her adult life. She'd heard somewhere that it helped prevent sagging, and it had become such a habit that she felt strange sleeping without one. But a few months ago, Gloria started waking up with numbness in her arm. Not every night, but often enough to worry her. She mentioned it to her doctor, expecting to hear about arthritis or sleeping position, but her doctor asked an unexpected question. "Do you sleep in a bra?" When Gloria said yes, her doctor explained something she'd never heard before. Wearing a bra while lying down for 6 to 8 hours can put sustained pressure on arteries and nerves, especially in the armpit area where major blood vessels and nerve pathways run close to the surface. Here's the science. During sleep, your circulation naturally slows down. This is normal and healthy. It's part of your body's repair and restoration process. But when you add the pressure of a bra band or underwire to this equation, you can end up with restricted blood flow or compressed nerves. The result can be numbness, tingling, or that pins and needles feeling. The misconception that Gloria, and millions of other women, had believed is that sleeping in a bra helps fight gravity and prevents sagging. In reality, the benefits of this practice are minimal at best, but the potential risks to circulation and nerve function are very real. Gloria's solution was simple. She stopped wearing bras to bed. For the first few nights, she felt a bit strange, but she quickly adjusted. And guess what? The numbness in her arm disappeared completely within a week. If you feel like you need some support at night, try a very soft camisole or sleep top with built-in, gentle support. But give your circulation a break and skip the bra during your sleeping hours. Your body will thank you for those 6 to 8 hours of unrestricted blood flow. Now that you've heard these 6 truths, let's talk about what this really means for your comfort, confidence, and health moving forward. I know that hearing these truths might feel overwhelming, or even a bit frustrating. It's hard to accept that something so normal, so daily, could be quietly harming our bodies. You might be thinking about all the years you've been uncomfortable, or feeling upset that no one told you this information sooner. But here's what I want you to remember. Awareness is power. Knowledge gives you choices. You now have information that can immediately improve your daily comfort, your health, and yes, even your confidence. You don't have to throw out every bra you own tonight, but now, you get to choose what supports your body with knowledge, not just habit. You can make decisions based on what's actually best for your health, not what advertising or outdated advice has told you. Start small if this feels overwhelming. Inspect your current bras. Are they leaving red marks on your skin? Are you experiencing any of the issues we've talked about today? Do you feel relief when you take them off at the end of the day? These are all signs that it might be time to make some changes. Make the switch gradually, one bra at a time if that feels more manageable. Your body will thank you for every improvement you make, no matter how small. Remember this, getting older doesn't mean giving up comfort. It doesn't mean accepting discomfort as inevitable. It means choosing what feels right, supports your health, and helps you feel confident every single day. You have the right to be comfortable in your own skin, and the right to make choices that prioritize your well-being over outdated rules about what you should wear. You deserve better than suffering in silence. Let's quickly recap what we've covered today. We explored 6 important truths that can significantly impact your health and comfort: how many bras restrict lymph flow and can cause swelling, how poor bra support worsens posture and creates chronic pain, how bras can cause skin irritation and rashes that many women suffer with unnecessarily, how the wrong size can actually accelerate breast sagging, how tight bras can restrict your breathing and cause chest discomfort, and how sleeping in a bra might be harming your circulation. These aren't just comfort issues, bras can affect far more than appearance. They impact your circulation, your posture, your breathing, and your overall quality of life. Now I want to hear from you, because your experiences matter. Have you experienced any discomfort from your bra as you've gotten older? Maybe you've noticed some of these issues but didn't realize they could be connected to your undergarments. Or did any of these truths surprise you today? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your story. Sometimes sharing our experiences helps other women realize they're not alone in what they're going through. Your comment might be exactly what another woman needs to hear today. If this video helped you rethink how your bra fits into your overall health and comfort, I'd be so grateful if you'd give it a thumbs up. And please, don't forget to subscribe to Elderly Health Central. We're here to talk about what really matters as we age. The real issues, the practical solutions, and the honest conversations, without shame or silence. We're building a community of women who refuse to accept discomfort as just part of getting older. Women who believe that our comfort, our health, and our well-being matter at every age. Thank you for spending this time with me today, and for taking your health seriously. Remember, your comfort is your right, not a luxury. You don't have to earn it, and you don't have to suffer without it. Stay confident, stay informed, and most importantly, stay comfortable. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue putting your health and happiness first. Take care of yourselves, ladies. You're worth it.